We're going to see
Hello,
definitely
hello.
a lot of fast times.
Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hello, Ilkyu.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Thank you all for coming to Rubik's WCA World Championships 2023 in Republic of Korea. We are happy to have all you guys here. Probably should say our sponsors, Rubik's World Cube Association, Cube Nana, Korea Tourism Organization, Incheon Tourism Organization, and also Incheon Metropolitan City. And of course, we are Korea Cube Culture United, and it's an honor to have all of you guys here.
안녕하세요. 저희 루빅스 WCA 월드 챔피언십 2023 한국에서 열리는 세계 대회에 와주셔서 정말 감사합니다. 저희는 여러 후원사들로 인해서 대회가 진행되고 있습니다. 저희와 루빅스 WCA 그리고 한국관광공사, 인천관광공사, 큐브난나 등 여러 후원사들의 도움으로 대회를 진행하고 있습니다.
We will start the finals of the main event 3x3 very soon. But before that, we would like to make sure there are no accidents happening. So we would appreciate it very much if you take a seat. If there's a chair nearby, please take a seat. Also, please be considerate of people around you. Do not suddenly try to stand up. We are trying to be very careful so nobody gets hurt and the final gets done safe and sound.
곧 이어서 333 결승전을 곧 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 그 전에 안전을 위해서 일어나 계신 분들은 의자로 앉아주시면 감사하겠습니다. 그리고 뒷사람들을 위해서 최대한 일어나지 마시고 안전에 유의하셔서 조금만 더 기다려주시면 333 결승전을 시작하도록 하겠습니다.
저희 시작하기 전에 잠깐 동영상 하나 보시고 바로 시작하도록 하겠습니다. 감사합니다. Sorry, I was supposed to speak in English. Before we start, we'd like to show a short clip asking, a fun short clip, and 3x3 finals will start right after the clip. Thank you.
I think that Matthew here also.
I think Timon Kalasinski.
티몬 콜란시스키 선수가 될 것 같아요.
Timo is the winner.
I think Timon will be the winner.
이행왕 선수가 1등 할 것 같습니다.
이형이요.
I think Ihang is gonna win 3x3.
이행왕.
Yihang. If not Yihang, it'll be me. So yeah.
Max Park.
Max Park? Next Park?
I think Max Park will be the winner on the.
Max Park will be the champion of.
맥스팍이 우승할 것 같습니다. 맥스팍이요.
The winner will be Max Park.
선익남.
Sungik-nam.
남승현 선수가 할 거라고 저는 믿고 있습니다.
미스터 남이 할 것 같습니다. 승혁.
저요. It's me.
Luke Carrot. Luke Carrot.
정말 잘하십니다.
쌈수시 선수.
Seung-hook Nam, the runner-up in 2017. Can he redeem himself this year in his home country? Dwayne just getting some warm-up in. Receiving his first scramble now. Dwayne will solve first, and then we'll move on to Seung-hook Nam.
Whenever you're ready.
Dwayne a little bit confused what's going on.
Can't hear through the hoodie.
Trying to make sure everything is set up before he starts inspection. Here we go. Dwayne uses Rue, so we'll pick a different solution to, I believe, all of the other competitors. Smooth start. And a clean solve.
Composing himself very well for that first time.
No flash photography,
6.59.
please. No flash photography. Right there. Thank you.
Dwayne's national record average for New Zealand for 3x3 is 6.51. To start off at a World's Finals with 6.59 is incredible. Now, on to Seung-hook Nam. Had some issues controlling nerves at the US Nationals just a few weeks ago. Let's see how he copes here.
Going for a green cross, it seems. Looking like a very quick F12 onto PLL, and that's a 5.57. Great start for Seung-hook
Crowd
Nam.
goes wild.
The energy in this room right now is crazy.
Quite slow turning at the start there, but he kept himself composed, knew he just needed to find a good solution, trusted in his abilities, and it worked out. Dwayne straight on to his second solve, starting with a 6.5, looking like he's found a good first block. A fast start. A good second block. Locky CMLL LSE, and a 6.99.
He doesn't seem very happy with that, but that's a great second solve. All right, Seung-hook Nam coming off of a 5.57. Can he keep this up?
At US Nationals just a few weeks ago, we saw him get back-to-back fast fives after already counting a slow solve. So we know that if he's in the right mindset, he can pull off some fast times, but he just can't focus on the win and just has to focus on his solving.
Looks like there are some good blocks on this solve. Going for the red cross. Oh, moving very quickly onto OLL, PLL. And that's a 6.62.
Very solid second solve. Dwayne's second solve was a 699. Just seems as if the software we're using has rounded up. Dwayne making sure his hair is looking good. Very stylish man. He's got his priorities right.
Exactly.
Here we go. Third solve. Great start so far.
Ooh, bit of a locky start there.
Ah. Ooh. Disappointed with that one. Almost seemed like he gave up and then missed the timer. But still, it's 2 6s and a 10. This average can still be fast.
Okay, Song Hook Nam just preparing himself.
Doing pretty solidly so far. If he keeps this up, he could be on track for a low 6 average.
Opting for the yellow cross. Bit of locks there. Oh, and a shaky PLL. That's a 7.55.
Definitely felt the nerves on that solve. Not the classic smooth turning we see from Nam. The nerves causing shakes, causing lockups. Dwayne, fourth solve. Got 2 decent and 1 bad. Shushing the crowd. Off he goes.
Oh, rocky start.
Solid. If Dwayne gets his best solve on the last, he'll get a 691 average. But because of that 10, if he gets a bad one, he could get an 8.1 average. 691 average would be very solid to start off the World Championships. But first, we've got Sung Hook Nam's fourth solve. Do we think Nam is going to be able to come back from that shaky solve and return with his normal, clean turning that we love to see?
I think he's going to need to give himself a minute before starting this solve, because you would not be relaxed after the start that he's had.
And with the crowd we have here.
It can go very well or very bad. This is one of his deciding solves.
Here we go. Starting inspection on his fourth solve. Looking like he's opting for a blue cross, wiping the sweat off his hands.
Should have used a Weld's towel. Oh. And this is, a +2. That's on 8.74 for Sung Hyuk Nam.
His best possible average is 6.58. His worst possible is 7.64.
Dwayne's last solve with a best possible average of 6.91 and a worst possible of 8.14. Let's see what he can pull out.
Clean start. Lock a big pause for the second block. CMLL. LSC absolutely rapid, but an 8.6. Dwayne Ramos is going to finish
7.58 average for Dwayne. Currently putting him into the lead. Sung Hyuk Nam, even with the worst possible average, will beat this.
Actually, Sung Hyuk Nam's worst possible average is 7.64.
Sorry, I misread.
But I think in his head, he knows it's already over. So this, if any, is when we will see him solve with that perfect turning we always talk about. Here we go, opting for a white cross.
Oh, bit of lock on the beginning of the F12. Fluid through the rest. Oh, and a wipe him. And he's going to get an 8.55.
Giving him a 7.57 average.
Oh.
So just
Round of
beating
applause
Dwayne
for
by
Dwayne and
0.01.
Seung-hyuk.
Both competitors there starting quite well and then feeling the nerves.
Going to offer some support to each other.
Big cheer for both competitors, especially Sung Hyuk Nam being a crowd favorite. A wave to the crowd. Predictions?
I think we're going to see something pretty spectacular from Luke Garrett in this final. Hopefully some sub-5 solves.
I can see it happening.
I'm not sure how well Asher will perform under this pressure. He has been in these high-pressure situations a few times before, so hopefully he won't crumble.
Luke preparing himself for the first solve of the WCA World Championships 2023. Leading the pack at the moment after two people have finished their averages is Sung Hyuk Nam with a 7.57 average. Very clean start. Rocketing through this.
And that's a 5.32.
Already the fastest solve of the World Championship finals.
Seems as though that might be a good scramble, as Sung Hyuk Nam also got a 5.57 on that scramble.
Let's see if Asher can find a similar solution and make the best of this scramble.
Few logs from Asher. Oh, looking like a similar solution to Luke. 7.3.
Lots of rotations during that F2L, not quite finding the flow. Luke starting extremely well. Can he keep this up?
Opting for a red cross, same as Sung Hyuk Nam on this solve. Moving very quickly. Oh, wow. Oh, and that is 5.27. Very consistent from Luke Garrett.
He is amazed at how he's performing so far. Both those solves have had flawless turning, it seems. Absolutely in the zone. I noticed that Luke nodded his head in inspection. He found something good and he knew he was going to get a good time.
Ash Kim moving pretty quickly. Oh, and an all-out skip. That's a 5.39. Great solve for Asher. He's happy with that.
Both competitors with lightning fast turning on that second solve. Can Luke Garrett keep this up? I want to believe he can.
Both of our competitors in the last matchup did quite badly on this scramble, so hopefully we can see something really good from Luke.
Scanning around the cube, not really finding much.
Settling for another red cross. Oh, bit of trouble at the beginning. Oh, and that's a 6.16.
Solid. That's good.
It's okay.
It looked like he was uncertain with his solution, pausing within the first few moves, but then turning up the speed and turning fast. Luke Garrett very satisfied with his solving so far. Look up on that second pair.
Does he know the ZB? Oh, he's cancelling into the PLL 6.69.
Shake of the head. He knew that could have been faster. But still, 6.6. Pretty solid. I reckon if Luke Garrett gets his fastest solve on one of these last two, he could be in with a chance for a podium.
Possibly even a win.
Eyebrow raised at this scramble. You must think it's good.
Oh, moving. Oh, does he know? Oh, oh no.
But a 598.
5.98. Oh,
Didn't opt to do the UZBLL, but still 598, locking
very,
in
very good.
a 582 average, worst possible. He's absolutely stoked with that.
Best possible average of 5.52.
He is so relieved. He knows that he's already pulled a massive average out of the bag, and he can still improve it.
Asher opting for the same cross color. Oh, lots of trouble there. He knows the ZB though. 5.96. Beating
Very
Luke.
easy last layer case there. Hence the shrug. He knew that could have been faster. Luke Garrett, best possible average. If he gets his fastest solve right now, he'll finish with a 5.52 average. But if he gets his worst, he already has a 5.82 average, which he can walk away proud of. Opting for a blue cross, it looks like. Trying to find his first few pairs. Good turning. OLL.
Oh! 6.17, giving him a 5.82 worst possible average. Still putting him strongly in the lead as we go on to Asher's last solve.
What a phenomenal average from Luke Garrett. But he knew that could have been faster. But I think he's still going to be happy. He's trying to find out if he's in the lead right now, which he comfortably is. But let's see what Asher can get. Best possible average, 6.01.
Oh, very fast turning from Asher. Oh, bit of locks. And that's a 6.24.
Very solid average, 6.30. So, Luke Garrett comfortably taking the lead by almost half a second. with a 5.82 average, and Asher currently placing second with a 6.3. However, we've still got 12 competitors left.
Well, they're getting the perfect dap.
Both Asher and Luke, very good friends and having a bit of fun after competing on the biggest stage in speed cubing history. Both Bofan and Philip Via have a PR average of 6.06. This couldn't get any closer. Philip solving first. Opting for white, as he always does. Clean turning.
Very smooth.
$6.51 for Philip. Can Bofan match that or get faster?
Bofan has incredibly fast turning. So even if it's not the most efficient solution, he'll be able to execute it extremely quickly. Oh, bit of trouble. 7.72. He's not very happy with that.
At Worlds 2019 in Melbourne, Philip was far from the favourite. But maybe because of that, it helped him get the times he needed. He had no idea he won, and it was a massive shock to everyone. Let's see if he can repeat that this year. Not a good second solve, and a fumble at the end.
Ooh, 8.31.
Bofan starting his second solve. First solve was a 7.7 where he locked up quite a lot. Not the usual turning we see.
Very quick start. Oh, already on. Whoa, 4.5 from Bofan Zhang.
The fastest solve in the World Championship finals so far.
He was finished F2L before 3 seconds.
Then he did an 8 ZBLL. That was insane.
How much does this kid know?
The first sub-5 of the finals. And it was a 4.5. Can Philip match that on his third solve?
Shaky start. And that's a 7.66 for Philip Via.
I think we can comfortably say that Philip is probably already thinking this average is over. I'm sure he would have just been happy to make it and at least have a chance at defending his title. Bofan started with a slow solve, but brought it back with the fastest solve of the finals so far. Let's see what he gets on the third.
Best time so far on this scramble is a 6.16. Extremely fluid. Oh, and a big lock, but an OLL skip, giving him a 6.31. Very unhappy with that.
He knew that could have been faster. Locked up when he realized he could get that OLL skip, and then not the best Y-perm. But still, with a 4.5 and a 6.3, this average could go either way. 7.7 looming over him from earlier on in the average.
Philip looking at one of the better scrambles of this final.
Philip opting for yellow. This is very rare for him.
And an N-perm, oh, 7.65.
Philip is known for only doing white, so the fact he chose yellow there is very surprising. just got news that that 450 by Bofan was his personal record by 0.01.
Wow.
That is absolutely insane to get a personal record single on the biggest stage in WCA history.
Okay, this solve will let us know how the rest of the average will go. What can Bofan pull out? Great start. Oh, into the OLL and PLL. That's a 5.71. Giving him a best possible average of 5.51 and a worst possible of 6.58. So no matter what, he is going into third after this round.
Phillips, last solve now. For Bofan to take the lead, he needs a 5.4 or better. Very doable, but can he hold his nerve? Bofan only 8 years old. The fact that he's competing with Philip Via and everybody else in this final, who are probably some who are twice his height, is insane. Can he pull off the surprise, the upset?
Here we go. 5.4 or better required to take the lead.
Luke Garrett is probably on the edge of his seat right now.
Oh, locks. Oh, and that's not going to be a 5.4, but that will be a 6.15.
Giving him a 6.06 average, tying his personal record.
As well as Philip's personal record.
And Philip tied his personal record just last month.
Wow. Lots of consistency between these two. And breaking his PR by only 0.01 of a second.
What a crazy round. Not quite sure what's going on here. Not quite sure what's going on here. We'll let you know as soon as we do. Looks like we're going to hear now from Ilkyu.
We are giving Bo-Fan Jang a provisionary extra just to make sure, just to be safe, just to be safe. Nothing is set in stone, but we are giving him a
Very confusing announcement from Ilkyu.
I will explain it later after the final decision has been made.
All right, we're not quite sure what solve this could be replacing, but hopefully he can calm down and solve at his peak. Incredible solve. And a 535.
5.35. We're not sure what solve that would provisionally replace. So unfortunately, we can't give you what his average would be. We are currently just waiting on a decision from the delegates.
You guys have as good an idea as we do on what has just transpired. Good sportsmanship from Philip Vire, respecting his opponent. Kyle from Canada is known for his insane TPS. Most of the time, opting for a TPS-friendly solution, relying on those speedy fingers to get him through the solve as quickly as possible. Looks like he's going for maybe a white cross here. Fast start. Doing a ZBLL and a 607, and that is good. Looking quite relieved with that solve. Alexei preparing for his first solve now. Set a national record in the last round. Let's see if he can top it now.
Opting for the white cross, it seems, for Alexei.
Actually,
Oh, that
is he doing Roux?
he does Roux.
I had no idea he was a Roux
9.93.
solver.
Possibly he's a CFOP solver that thought the scramble works for Roux.
I
Just wanted to give it a go.
highly doubt it in a World Championship finals.
To be fair, I have not watched him solve before, so could not
Neither
tell you.
have I. All right, Kyle onto his second solve. Starting solidly with the 607. Going for white again. I believe
Very
he always
fluid
does.
start, going very well. And that is a 6.57.
Few lockups on that last layer, but still a very solid time. Alexei preparing for his second solve. Starting with a 9, which is not what he would have hoped for, getting a 6.25 average in the last round. Let's see if he actually does do Roux.
He does Roux.
Yeah.
That's 7.03.
Very solid LSE. Making use of those MU moves and avoiding any lockups. Kyle's third solve. Good turning. Onto last layer. OLL, PLL, very clean. 572.
Looks very happy